In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to apply to a continuing care assistant course or program in other provinces outside of Saskatchewan. If you are interested in this video, you want to learn more on how to apply to be a care worker or to come and study to be a care worker here to get a certificate, but you don't want to come to Saskatchewan, you want to go to other provinces. This video, I've got two provinces I'm going to talk about that have colleges that offer the same program, just in different terms, but the same program essentially. If you're interested, which I know you are because you already clicked on this, keep watching. My name is Susanna. Welcome to my channel. Hey you, hi, my name is Susanna. Welcome to my channel once again. Thank you so much for clicking. Thank you for the love and for the engagement in the previous videos. It's blowing my mind. It's still blowing my mind that you guys are actually eager to learn and to come in here and ask questions. I've been able to reach out to a lot of people in my comment section and in my emails and on Instagram. Thank you so much for reaching out. It's really amazing that I get to do this, and I'm going to answer some questions along the way, but I also want to get into the video to make it as straightforward as possible. And thank you to the lovely person who asked for this video. So you requested for this, and this is why I'm making this video. If you have any questions and you feel like I should make a video about it, drop it in the comment section. I will get to it as soon as possible. CCA means continuing care assistant. Before we begin, it is a job for people working in the healthcare system where they take care of people, patients, clients, residents, whatever you want to call them, that need their help with daily activities. Like, they need personal support with getting along with their daily activities. You help them with grooming, taking care of themselves, keeping them in shape, talking to them, encouraging them. You are a very important part of their healthcare team, and you work with nurses, doctors, and every other healthcare practitioner in taking care of this person. I have a video that talks a little bit more about the job. If you're interested in that video, you can click on this link above or in my description box. Now let's get to it. CCA is what is called in Saskatchewan province in Canada, but in provinces like Ontario, it is called personal support worker, and in Alberta it is called Alberta. I'm Nigerian. Let me use my Nigerian accent. In Alberta, it is called healthcare aid or healthcare assistant. So these provinces give different names to it, but trust me, it's still the same thing essentially. You're doing the same job. You go to school to study it. You're studying basically the same thing, but different provinces have different names to it, and different provinces pay differently because it's just the way it is. Ontario will pay more than Saskatchewan, things like that. So but it's the same job essentially, which means you can move from province to province with this certificate when you're done, and you can get the job as well wherever you go. Now, personal support worker is what's called in Ontario. So we're going to start with Ontario. When I was making this research, I wanted to pick a single college. I don't want to make this video too long, but you can make your research as well. But this college is one I can vouch for because I studied there last year. It's called Fanshawe College. Fanshawe offer personal support worker. Thinking about it now, if I had known that this is what I'll be studying, maybe I would have chosen personal support worker to start with, but whatever. I'm so proud of my project management that I studied there. I believe that there is a plan, a purpose for me for doing it, and I believe there's a way I can combine both courses, project management and continuing care assistant, in a way in the future when the time comes, maybe when I become a permanent resident and all that. But this is to say that Fanshawe College is one of the best colleges in Ontario. It's wonderful. It's a good school. You don't have to worry about getting a postgraduate work permit or blah 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 like that. And the application process is also easy. You can do this with or without an agent. In this video, I'm going to teach you how you can apply on your own if you don't have an agent. But if you have an agent, fine, you can get an agent to do it for you. There are also, I think there are sanction agents who help with that. But if you are absolutely fine with doing it yourself, you can do it yourself. It is very straightforward. Just like my video about applying for CCA in Saskatchewan, it is also the same process. You also need the same certificates, so it is not really hard. Now let's go into the details of the application requirements. First thing is the location. Fanshawe College, just like Sask Poly, has numerous they have numerous campuses. So if you check their website and you realize that there are no available seats in London, maybe you can go to Woodstock, or maybe you can go to Simcoe. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well, but I'm going to put the spelling on the screen. These campuses offer international students the chance to come study personal support worker. Duration for the course is 30 weeks, which is a good news because it is within the limit that is required for you to apply for a postgraduate work permit once you're done with this program. And also you need a clinical placement, just like the one in Saskatchewan. You are going to do a clinical placement after you're done with the theoretical aspect of the program. So during your clinical placement, you're going to be working in long-term care facilities. Like I said, just similar, which makes it really perfect. So you do this placement to help you to get to know more about how this thing works. So you get a real life experience before you're even done with school. So maybe this is something you really want to do or not. Meanwhile, this clinical placement is very compulsory, and you cannot pass the program. You cannot complete the program if you don't go through it. Now, talking about the cost, it costs between 15,000 to 16,300 Canadian dollars, depending on the location. Some locations are more expensive than the other. But it's within that range of 15,000 to 16,000, which is basically what most international students pay for. Another thing you would also need is a police vulnerable check record, just like the one I talked about police record check or police check record or whatever it is. So you need it because you're going to be working with vulnerable adults and possibly children, depending on where you get your job. So you will need this during your application process. They ask for it, and you can get a police report in Nigeria, and once you get here, you can also get a police record. It's very easy. Your school will direct you as to how to do it. In Saskatchewan, we do it at the police station. You also do it at the police station in Ontario, and it's actually done online, so it's not really stressful. You will need an immunization record. Somebody asked me in a comment last time that what if I don't have my immunization record with me? Maybe you don't have access to it any longer. That is fine. I believe you can do a blood work to check what are the vaccines that you need to update. If you can do it from your country, I advise that you do it so that you don't come in here and start all over again. But once you get here, you still need to get tested for some things anyway. So if you do not have access to those check records anymore, when you get here, you have to do them all over again from scratch. And yeah, you have to pay for it, right? But you need those records because you need to get tested for a lot of vaccinations before you go into these facilities. It is very compulsory that you get yourself protected by getting vaccinations. And of course, you need a first aid for clinical placement. So you need to I believe the most trusted one is from Canadian Red Cross. You can apply for one online. The courses take like 2 days max. 2 days tops. They teach you how to perform first aid, they teach you how to perform CPR, things like that, and then you do a quick exam and you get your certificate done. So if you don't have it with you, you get here, you can get one. I think they've actually preferred the one done in Canada anyway, but yeah, you can get that one done once you get here. Session is open for September 2024 and January 2025. Now for the September, September is the fall period. If you're going to apply for it, you should have applied by now. I don't think there's even enough time for you to apply for it, but for January, you can start planning towards January of 2025. But if you're somebody that is already in Canada and you want to maybe change, you want to do a second course, right? So you can check online to see, since you're already here, you don't need to apply for a visa or to apply for a study permit. You already have those things, so you can apply for it. Not everybody wants to do a single course. Some people want to do like the second course to to further their education or whatever. So if you are interested in it, yes, the September 2024 spots are still open in some of the campuses like London. Now, how do you apply? To apply without an agent, you have to go to ontariocolleges.ca. This is a standard website for every Ontario colleges that accepts admission for international students. So I used this when I was also interested in getting my second course. I wasn't sure if I was going to leave Ontario, so I started to apply to other colleges within Ontario, and I got, I think, 4 admissions on that website. So it is completely easy to use. Guys, if I say something is easy to use, it is actually easy to use. All you need to do is upload documents. What are the documents they're asking for? They're asking for your passport, your school certificates, like your transcripts, your WAEC result, NECO results. Those are the things they're asking for, really. So you just need to upload those documents, and then you'll be notified if you get an admission. The college itself will send you an email, or they will send you a message on the website. When you open your account on the website, you get to see that you get to see your admission letter, and they will give you like an offer letter, right? So I don't think it's an offer letter, so you need to pay like a deposit to get a seat. So it's really easy. All you need to do is go to ontariocolleges.ca. There are a list of colleges for you to check. So if Fanshawe is the school you want to go to, you search Fanshawe College and you pick the personal support worker course. This is personal support worker yeah, I guess personal support worker course, and then you apply for it. Simple. You do not need an agent. You can do this on your own. And the best thing about this website is that you can apply to multiple schools. You can apply to multiple programs within a single school. So all you just need to do, if you have the money, you keep applying. When you apply, you pay money. This is totally normal. If you feel like, oh God, I'm paying too much money, at the end of the day, it's easier to pick and choose. Once you have like an array of application, it is easier to pick and choose your choice once you have an array of admissions letter right in front of you than having none at all, because some schools will put you on wait lists. So once you have like 3 admissions to pick from, you can now start checking other or you can start to consider other reasons why you don't want to go to this province or you don't want to go to this school, because you have choices. So if you are going to start for the January 2025 admission, you can start with this. Pick many schools as you want. If you can afford it, if it's just one you can afford, that's fine too. Pick a school. You can pick Fanshawe. Fanshawe is a wonderful school. Lovely place, lovely town to live in. Just expensive, but where is not expensive in Canada any longer? So yes, it's very. So what I'm just trying to say is that it is very easy to apply to colleges on this website. They make it very easy, and you can track your progress. Once the school gives you the admission, it's always there on your dashboard. And once you're put on wait list, they inform you as well, so you can track your progress. So yeah, that's it. So for Nigerians, what are the requirements needed for you to apply for this? First of all, you need your WAEC results or your NECO results. I checked. Yes, you can use your NECO results. They accept it as well. So once you're uploading this, please accompany me with a scratch card. Most Nigerians don't know about this, right? So you need a scratch card to be able to verify your WAEC results. So add a scratch card to it, add the code to it. You can attach it like you can attach make it a PDF, attach the code to your results, turn it into a single PDF. It makes it easy for whoever it is that is checking. Once you have all your information, it is easier for them to check all your results and verify, right? So include that in the documents you're going to be uploading. There's a website to buy. I think most banks sell WAEC scratch card. I think NECO as well. So it's very easy to come by. If you don't have a WAEC, you can use your A levels with a minimum of 6 credits as well. I think A levels is kind of like, so I think GCE will also work. So you can use any of those things, GCE, WAEC, O levels, everything like that. I think GCE can count as A levels, right? So I think so. But if you have your WAEC, why not use your WAEC if you have a minimum of 6 credits? That's what they're asking for anyway. And that is it. I'm going to put a link in the description box, like a direct link to the Ontario Colleges.ca for you to do so, and I'll also include the link for you to verify the admission requirements for Fanshawe. Every of those links will be in the description box. If you're not interested in Fanshawe, or maybe Fanshawe just closed before you watch this video, you can check other colleges that offer this PSW course, PSW program on Ontario Colleges.ca. It's like a bank of information, really. It makes it easy for you. Ontario colleges have this, and Saskatchewan colleges also have this website. So it makes it easy for internationals to access these things without the need of an agent. The websites are user-friendly and they are self-explanatory, but not everybody. If you have any issues with it, please don't hesitate to send a message. Now moving to Alberta, I must admit, when I was researching Alberta, I had a few icks, like a few reservations. It is not as straightforward as other provinces. It is not that straightforward. I don't know, they don't really offer it as much, or there's just not enough information online. But I did find a college that offer it. Like I said, they call it healthcare assistant or healthcare aid. So but when I checked the program overview, and I checked the overview, I read it, it's basically personal support worker or CCA. So it's all about taking care of people. It's still the same thing, just different names. So the school I found is called Bow Valley College. It's situated in Alberta and other locations in Calgary. Fortunately, the campus in Alberta is closed for the fall and the winter of 2025. People have rushed it, so it's closed. But I checked and I realized that they still offer admissions to international students within their other campuses. So if you're interested in going to Alberta, you can check out the regional campuses. They have 4 of those campuses, and they all the program costs between 19,000 to 20,000, which is, I admit, it's kind of expensive. No, I don't know why it's expensive there. Maybe they'll give you more information, maybe they'll give you more education, maybe, I don't know, it lasts longer than other ones compared to the ones in Ontario and Saskatchewan. Just like the course in Saskatchewan and Ontario, it's also within a duration of 8 months. Why they didn't specify that, yes, you can apply with your WAEC and NECO, I think you should be able to apply with it. I don't have a really strong confidence about this college because they didn't really give enough information on their website compared to other colleges that offer similar things in other provinces. In fact, Alberta in general, I did not really see a lot of colleges that offer this. I don't know why. If you are in Alberta and you have an information that if you have an information that can help us, please provide it in the comment section. I really tried. I did not find one. This was the only one I found, and they were a little bit elusive about their information as well. They didn't really provide a lot of information, like I said. But the thing is, they have a guide for you to apply. I think they understand that people will need help, so they have like a guide, and it will help you. It gives you a step-by-step guide on how to apply for this course. So just to be honest, it is not as straightforward as other provinces, but the guide promises to help, I guess. And it is also stated that you need an Alberta student number to be able to apply. So you need to apply for that code first. There's a link in the description box on where to go to apply for it, and there's also a link for the college, the application guide to the college as well. I'm going to link I'm going to put all those links in the description box for you. It makes it easy for you to just click and go straight to the website. For people who are interested in this course and they are thinking of bringing their family with them, because it is a 1-year course, it is a graduate certificate course, it is not a master's degree, and it is not for PhD. No, you cannot bring in your family like it used to be. This was updated May of this year. I was just lucky enough to have applied last year. Honestly, I was able to apply for my study permit, and my husband was able to apply through me for an open work permit. This used to be the norm until May of this year. It became effective May of this year. So it is a question that came up a lot in my previous video, so I wanted to clear that up. This also applies for it. So you cannot bring your spouse. Your spouse cannot apply for an open work permit any longer, but they can apply. I guess they can apply for a visitor visa, but it's not. Good job. Sorry. But it's not the same, right? So that's just the difference. But the thing is, it's an 8-month course, and once you're done, you get your postgraduate work permit. That is if you're not interested in pursuing another 2nd year course somewhere else. But if you say, yes, I'm done with school and I can now apply for a work permit, you can then bring your family, you can bring your spouse, your kids and all that. But for this course, 1-year course, no, it's no longer allowed. And that's it for this video. Fanshawe College and Bow Valley College. If you're interested in any of them, click on the links below in the description box. And thank you again for watching this video. Thank you so much. I'm almost getting 2,000 subscribers, which means there's a lot more of you than it was last month, which is insane to me, honestly. But thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the words of encouragement. Thank you for always asking questions. Thank you so much. I believe I've covered everything I wanted to talk about in this video. Yeah, I think that's it. My name is Susanna. Thank you so much for watching this wonderful channel, and my baby is staring at me, so I really have to go. And don't forget to like this video, share it along just as you've been doing, and if you're a new subscriber, click that subscribe button. We become friends as soon as possible. Yeah, so thank you so much. Bye bye. No wait for me to finish my video. You could not wait. Hi guys.